now I'm at the San Tan Mountain Regional Park in Queen Creek. Just one of the amenities, one of the features, one of the big draws to living and visiting Queen Creek is this mountain range. But why has Queen Creek continued to grow at the rate it's growing? Why are so many people moving here? What's it like to live here? That's what I'm covering in today's video. So let's take a walk. Right now, like I said, I'm at the San Tan Mountain Regional Park, one of our favorite spots. My wife and I spend a lot of time here. It's a really cool spot to go see a lot of different trails, depending even on what type of trail you're looking for as far as the difficulty goes. I mean, they have easy trails. We've taken our 4 and 8-year-old daughters here, and there's some trails that are pretty difficult. My wife and I came out here and hiked 5-6 miles last weekend up Gold Mine, which is one of the more difficult trails, and it was awesome. Just see a lot of different things. You might see a rattlesnake or two, lizards, birds. Even at night, you can come out here with a black light and we can find scorpions. So we did that last week. My parents were in town and saw plenty of scorpions, and they're nice to see, but pretty cool, especially if you're not one who's ever seen a scorpion. Pretty neat to see what they look like up close. Why Queen Creek? Well, for one, everything is expanding. With the rate Gilbert has grown, a lot of people are finding themselves coming to Queen Creek. So if you're not familiar with Queen Creek, it is Southeast Valley, next to Gilbert, and it's in Maricopa and Pinal County, and also borders Santan Valley, which is another area that has grown almost at the rate Queen Creek is lately. It's just everything is coming out this direction. And like I said, with the prices of homes for people who wanted to call Gilbert home, I mean, the average price there is climbing rapidly. They find themselves looking at Queen Creek. Now, Queen Creek prices have also gone up quite a bit, and they have plenty of new communities, master plan communities that are growing, and we're seeing prices, in the multi-million-dollar range. So you can, they have affordability, but then they also have those luxury homes. The $85 annual pass is worth it. Otherwise, I think it's $7 a car. So not terribly expensive, but spending $85, I mean, we're here, I feel like almost every weekend or several times a week. And it's nice you can go to any of the Maricopa County parks. So, it's, as I shoot this video, it is June 15th, 16th. It's 9:30 in the morning, 91 degrees out. So about normal. So if you're going to come out here, I don't recommend getting here, in the summer, pretty much after 10 or 11, because that sun does get, you're right under it. And I don't want anyone getting hurt out here. But when I come out here and run the trails in the summer, I'll come out here when they open at 5 a.m. At 5 or 6 a.m. depending on the time you're coming. But that's great, especially when you're watching the sunrise as you're out here on the trail, huffing and puffing. It makes running not that miserable. So they'll have a bunch of races out here, 8K, 5K. I think they do marathons, ultras out here. Even this summer they do night races. But you can also take your horse out here if you have a horse, or you can take horseback, sign up and ride a horse if you don't have one. Also mountain bikes. So depending on what you're into, it's a good spot to come out, get some exercise, some vitamin D, and just enjoy, being outside. If you're looking to call Queen Creek home, I would not advise you to plan on commuting to the West Valley unless you love traffic. Now, a lot of my clients who move to the Queen Creek and San Tan Valley area, a lot of them work, either from home, they have businesses, or somewhat close by, Chandler, Gilbert, even Phoenix, depending on how comfortable you are with the commute. Now, Queen Creek, it has exploded in growth. There were, a couple thousand people not that long ago. Now that number is well above 50,000, And I bet we hit 75,000 in Queen Creek pretty quickly, and that is going to continue to grow. Growth is great. I mean, everywhere I look, there are new construction, new communities popping up. But one thing I've noticed, and if you decide to call Queen Creek home, you'll notice is Ellsworth Loop, those roads, which are, your main roads coming into Queen Creek, especially from Gilbert, they get busy. That's where a lot of your big businesses are, your shopping areas, restaurants, that kind of thing. But those roads, they get packed. So I don't know if Queen Creek is quite ready for the infrastructure. I don't want to speak out of place about something I don't know anything about. But with the rate it is growing, they're going to have to make sure that they keep up on it. Now, Queen Creek did just institute their own police department, so they're no longer relying on the county to come in and help. So that's good if you're looking to make Queen Creek home, not having to worry about, if you need the police, how long is it going to take? So they do have their own police department here. I can only imagine what it's like to start your own police department, hire everyone in. I think everyone is, a lateral transfer. I don't think it's any newbies. Lateral transfer then to write policy, all your books, sounds like a complete nightmare. But if you're a police officer in another state, they do pay pretty well. So let me know, I can get you in touch with the right people there to get your application in. Santan Valley. So Santan Valley, it was just an unincorporated area. It's next to Queen Creek, and it is its own, city, town, whatever. However, there's parts of Santan Valley, say Santan Heights, where sometimes you might get something addressed with a Queen Creek address. Sometimes it might be Santan Valley. So some of it, they really are merged and blended together where, there might not be that hard line of where you're at. So if school districts matter or where you want to be matters, check into that. But schools out here, they're in these valleys, so you're still getting a good education. I like to direct people to greatschools.org, so you can do your own research there. One of our favorite spots to go, especially when friends or family come into town, is Santan Flat in Queen Creek. So awesome restaurant, and it's more than just a restaurant. So you can sit inside, but you can also sit outside. And I know you're thinking, why the hell would I want to sit outside when it is 100+ degrees? And I thought the same until you go out there. There are so many misters out there. It's almost like it creates its own climate. So my family was in town just last week, and we came here twice. It's great for the kids. They can, I don't say run around because I hate when kids are running around, but they can kind of run around. There's a dance floor, stage, I don't call it a dance floor, but an area for dancing because they have live music, I think 5 nights a week. It's what you would picture like a Southwest outdoor area, kind of with some country music and that Southwest decor, but good food. Get yourself a nice cold beer, sit outside, listen to music. They even have fire pits, and you can rent s'mores gear and get your s'mores kit and just have fun there. So the kids love it. We like coming here, just kind of relax and enjoy our time at Santan Flat. Let's drive around Barney Farms, give you a little look of what it would look like if you lived here, and take you on the tour of another great community within Queen Creek. So we're entering Barney Farms, one of Queen Creek's newest master plan communities. This has a ton going for it. Built by Fulton Homes, great builder, and you can still get in here. So there's still available homes here. So if you're looking for a new construction home in Queen Creek in a new community, Barney Farms is going to be the spot. I love when you enter Barney Farms, you have, on both sides of the entrance here, bodies of water, there's community pools, there's these walking paths, the bridge off to my left. So it's, I don't know, just, if I were growing up here as a kid, I would absolutely love it. These are some of the model homes. We're not gonna go through today because honestly, I don't think they're open. But just kind of give you an idea of what you would get, gorgeous properties, and Fulton does a really good job on the homes that they build. But you see a lot of these playgrounds here like this. So I like that in each little pocket of this community, you'll have these parks like that. So if you have kids, but we have kids, so they would absolutely love that. I think this is going to be one of the go-to spots in Queen Creek, with everything is going on around it, soon to be built if it's not yet, and just the community itself. If my family and I were looking for a spot to live in Queen Creek, that would be one of our options. You don't have to spend $1 million to live in Queen Creek and take advantage of this growing area. Now, if you're looking at it as an investment, wise, think about where it's at now, 50, 60,000 people or so, but with all this building development and with so many people coming to Phoenix Metro to live, 240-ish per day, places are just getting more expensive like Gilbert. So it's creating, growth, out. It can't really go up, so they're growing out. And that's why you see places like Queen Creek, Santan Valley getting more popular, Maricopa even getting more popular. Prices are going up. So again, my top reasons why I think Queen Creek should be on your list if it's not already is the location. It, is not too far, not too hard to get to. Just the growing popularity, great communities, things to do close to the mountains, and it's a nice spot. If you're thinking about making Queen Creek your home, you need a real estate agent, let me know. I'm happy to help. My contact info is below. But before you do that, watch these videos right here, and I am happy to help. Thanks again for watching. Rich Brecklin, your go-to real estate agent, and I'll see you next time. Bye.